Alright, welcome to OSIKANI TV on YouTube once again. Let's see some latest updates coming in from the camp of Ghana Football Association, Ghana Black Stars team, Ghana Black Queens, Starlets, and some other updates we need to talk about in this one. After bringing you an update this morning on who becomes the next coach for the Black Stars team, as I told you, there has been rumors that Otto Addo, he might come in as the Black Stars head coach. Right after that, I got to know that, FIFA, they have updated their men's FIFA ranking, and Ghana Black Stars, at the moment, we have dropped 7 places. It is really interesting in the world and African continent too. We have also dropped some 2 places, and things are not really looking great for Ghana. And I don't know where Ghana we are now heading to. And it has complications. The FIFA rankings has complications on Ghana football and the Black Stars team. I'll talk about the details in this one. We also look at Ghana versus Zambia. It is the women's Queens team. They will play against Zambia for the Paris Olympic Games qualifiers. That's the last phase for Ghana. The games was scheduled for Kumasi. Right now, it has been moved from Kumasi to Accra. I'll tell you the details, and also the final squad to represent Ghana is also out. We will talk a little about that in this update. Under 17, the squad is also out, and many are talking about it. It's really interesting. I'll talk into details on this one. Then Abdul Fattah Issahaku, the boy, he is set to stay permanently at Leicester City. We will also look into that. And Nana Oduro-Safo, one Ghana Football Association member, yesterday he came to the grounds, and I brought an update that the aggrieved fans of football in Ghana here actually sacked them. It was Oduro-Safo, then Prosper Harris-Nado, and Deputy Sports Minister, then some other dignitaries. They were there, and the fans actually sacked them. He has granted an interview, and according to him, all those who were there are old men and women, then some slave queens and others. In fact, it is not palatable at all, and I'll talk about that as well in this update together with some more in this video. You know how we do it on this channel. Anytime you join us, take your time and please like the video for me. It's very necessary. Anytime you join us, just like, try and like for me. After that, if you are new here on this channel, kindly like and also subscribe. Put out some post notification so that anytime we drop a latest update, you'll be the first person to get and also enjoy. Leave a thought and comment in the comment box. I'll try and bring you a shout out, on this channel. This video is also brought to you in collaboration with Pay Angel Money Transfer. Anywhere you are based in Europe or Canada and you want to send money to someone who is based in Ghana or any part of Africa, just visit payangel.com. I'll leave the link in the video description and the comment box. Go there, click it, and go and sign up for yourself. If you have not signed up, when you are signing up, use OSIKANI as your referral. And the first transaction you make or the first payment, it is going to be giving a bonus for yourself. Anytime you send money to, it is free of charge on Pay Angel Money Transfer. So if you are based in Denmark, Italy, anywhere in Europe or Canada, go there and sign up now and bring me a good feedback on this channel. The link will be in the description and the comment box. Click it and go on Pay Angel Money Transfer. Now, let's quickly jump into the stories. No time to waste on this channel. Let's begin from the latest men's FIFA ranking. Yes, it has been updated on February 15th. So I'm going to show you all the rankings on my right hand side here. So just wait, relax. All the rankings will come. So you get to know that the first nation is Argentina. Then it will follow like that to the last nation in the world in terms of the men's FIFA rankings. And let's talk about our own Ghana Black Stars. Where are we ranked? Initially, or before the AFCON, we were ranked 60th in the world. 60th. And after this particular rankings, or the latest one, Ghana, we are now ranked 67th, 67 in the world. And it is really sad. There is a nation that at a point we ranked 14th in the world. And it tells you that a lot of things has actually dropped in Ghana football. And we have to make sure that we bring all those glory days back to the Ghana football. That is why some of us, we trooped in yesterday from Obrasport to Black Star Square, where we were stopped to demonstrate against Ghana football and how things are being run. So Ghana, in the world, we are now on the 67th. Now in Africa, we have now been dropped to 14th in Africa. So this is really sad. So you can just be checking it out, as I said. But in Africa here, we still have Morocco leading. They are first in Africa and 12th in the world. Then we have next one that is talking of getting Senegal also second in Africa. And the world 1-2 is there for you to enjoy it. So, the 10th in Africa, that is South Africa. Then this implication tells us that the next AFCON qualifiers that will be made in Africa here, the draw, Ghana will not be seeded. If you are part of the top 10, usually when they are doing such draws, they will seed you as a nation so that you will not meet those in the top 10. But this time around, as Ghana is not part of the top 10 in Africa here, we are not going to be seeded for the next AFCON qualifier. So we can play an AFCON that Ghana will meet a country like Morocco. We will meet a country like Senegal. That's for the qualifiers. And this is really sad for a nation like Ghana, because at first we were always being seeded. We will be in the top 10 in Africa. So usually when they do the draw, then Ghana will be seeded and we will meet countries that are not really up there. But even ask yourself right now, even if you are meeting those countries, are we able to meet them, or are we able to beat them? Look at Cape Verde, Mauritania, and Chad and others. It is difficult for Ghana to beat them at the moment. So that is a situation that we have at hand, and we should only pray that things will change in Ghana football, and also make sure that we put in efforts. So some of us, per the effort you're putting in, if you join us, kindly like the video, then you also share to other platforms, so that the good news that we are preaching about Ghana football and how we are pushing for the football to return to its glory days, we will get it back on track. And that is it also in there. Now, let me move from the Black Stars team and talk about Ghana Black Queens, because the women's side, they are giving us joy. The only women's national teams that are only functioning in Ghana. All the rest, all the men's side, they are not doing anything positive. Maybe the under 20 will do something in these All-African games, but it is also another story to tell another time. Ghana versus Zambia has been moved from Kumasi to Accra. The game was scheduled to happen on the 23rd of this month, and it was supposed to happen in Kumasi Babanyara Sports Stadium exactly 5 p.m. Yes, it has been moved to Accra, and it is going to happen on the 23rd of this month as well, the same date, but the same time, 5 p.m. but in Accra Sports Stadium. That is where the match will be happening, and that is it also in there. Now the coach Nora Haftel, she has released her squad today, and the squad is full of the expected squad. The team that we are expecting them, but only one girl that I've not spotted in there. That is Alice Kusi. And well, I don't know as to why she is not part of this squad, but that is the squad for you. Ghana, this is the squad that will play the last phase of the Olympic Games qualifiers, and I believe that we will try and do a double over Zambia. Zambia is the top side, so playing them in Accra and also traveling to Zambia to play, we hope that we will qualify to the Olympic Games that will happen in Paris this particular year. Now, let me talk about under 17 call-up before I go to Issahaku and the other stories from Nana Odro Safo and more. Under 17 call-up, yes, the squad is also out, and according to the GFA, they scouted the whole nation. It was a nationwide scouting that they picked these players from. And going to the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence, they will also be screened, and finally they will get their team that will be representing Ghana in the upcoming tournaments. And many were asking questions, not only me, because I was also asking myself, if it was nationwide scouting, then some teams will be having 3 players, 4 players. And this collapse of late, it has raised a lot of eyebrows, because most of the clubs that these players are being called from, they are the clubs that are owned by the Ghana Football Association ESCO members, the president himself, and the leaders of the Football Association in Ghana here. So do they have some say in a collapse? Well, that is the bigger question that we need to be asking. But this is the under 17 squad, and it is out, and I have to also share it for you on this channel. Let me come to Fatai Issahaku Abdul. According to the Athletic UK yesterday, yes, they have confirmed that the player, he is going to stay at Leicester City permanently. The player, he moved on loan from Sporting CP to join Leicester on loan, and after the loan spell, the player had the opportunity to stay permanently. That is, it was in the contract that if they qualify to the EPL, the player is going to stay automatically. And per the point build-up that Leicester City is having right now, I believe Leicester is going to stay, or they are going to qualify to the EPL, and the player will stay permanently. But yesterday, the Athletic UK, they have exclusively come out to say that Fatai Issahaku, he is going to stay at Leicester City permanently, and that is the update that we have for you on this channel. Finally, on Nana Odro Safo, as I said yesterday, when he came together with Prosper Harris, now the GFA secretary, deputy sports minister, and the likes, they were actually booed and sacked out of the Black Star Square, because that's where most of the fans converged after the GFA. They decided not to allow us to go to the GFA secretariat. So he has granted an interview on Sir Obed TV, and according to him, all of us, all the protesters that we went there, we are just old men, old women, and they also hide a shower women. Like, come on, I was watching, I was like, come on, how can you say this? How can you utter such a word as GFA ESCO member? And this is the same man who led the under 17 girls to play against Morocco, and leading them, Ghana, we got banned. So right now, 2 World Cups, Ghana, we cannot even participate in the playoff, let alone for us to qualify for those ones. So we received a ban from CAF, from FIFA, through CAF, because of this particular man. That's Nana Odro Safo. And today he is telling us, the protesters of Save Ghana Football, that you know, we are old men, old women, and, you know, a whole lot of stuff that I think it doesn't make sense to come in from a man like him to tell us this. So it tells you that he has not decided to even listen to anything. Why was he on the grounds yesterday? What was he coming to do? Because such people, when the fan sees them, they become more angry. And I tell you, yesterday, had it not been the police or the security over there, this man and some others would have been beaten, because the way the fans were angry. Well, so these are all the latest updates. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment box on Ghana Black Stars, our new position in the African and also World FIFA rankings. Then we also spoke about updates from Ghana Black Queens under 17, Issahaku, and Nano Dosafo, and more. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. Don't forget to like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates here on this channel. This was OSIKANI TV, and of course, we shall meet later.